Hi, this is Caitlin here, aka Scribble Sketch, and we are back with another episode of Monster Prom. This time, however, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to pick the adorable little character here. His name is normally just Oz, but I'm going to give him a custom name here. We are going to call him the name that I use whenever I play guy characters in most RPGs and whatnot. We are going to call him Sketch, since the first part we did Scribble. So now for male characters, I pick Sketch. And we're going to keep him as a he. And this one is going to be another short game, guys. So we're looking at about maybe 40-ish minutes or so. I'm not quite sure who we're going to try and get this time round. But I guess we'll just need to wait and see what the cards have in line. Also, I skipped the little intro bit because you guys have seen it before. Let me know if you'd rather me keep the intro in, which is just to kind of lead up to the kind of overall thing. Or if you want me to just continue to leave it out and whatnot in the future and just get straight to character selection and picking my stats. And we get to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Now, I'm just going to quickly skip this part because we did the whole introduction thing and whatnot in the first episode there. So, guys, if you want me to keep this every single time, let me know. But for this one, I'm just going to skip just because we've already seen this before. No, I want to skip. No, I need to press escape to skip. Yes, okay, good. I was worried for a minute there that it was going to close me out of the actual game there. So, we're going to go ahead and do our stats here, and hopefully we can answer some awesome questions. You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of the Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves, sick. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A really progressive match between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. I picked the wolves, but I feel like the tech angle would appeal too much to our smarts, and we went for Liam last time, so I'm going to try and go with a progressive marriage with fire and snake. So bold. Nice. If you had to have sex with an animal, oh god, this question, which animal would it be? A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. A swan. They're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the Swan, so at least my bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. None of those sound great. A shark would kill me. I guess a human being is the normal answer, rather. I guess we'll be out there and we'll go with a swan. A swan. So creative. Oh my. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Oh god, here we go. This is, See, I feel like my personality is kind of like rainbows and gummy bears sometimes, but I eat so much meat, I feel like maybe it would just be meat. I don't really like spicy things, and I don't like tequila. Not sure how I feel about success, and I don't even know what this is, so I'll go with meat. Oh, that was good for Scott, apparently. So, I wonder how this is going to affect my stats. Let's see where we go here. Alright. So we ended up with 6 smart, 7 boldness, 7 creativity, charm, fun, money. We're not very fun. I'm thinking maybe... what do I want to go with? Okay, I think we're pretty low on the funsies. So let's get some fun up in here. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates, if I could even talk, escalates so much, but at one point there are 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort. I cannot talk today, guys. I am so sorry. Distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. The game plus 2 fun. Yay. You look up to see Scott approaching Vera. He looks confused. That isn't unusual for Scott, but you decide to eavesdrop anyway. Oh god, what voice did I do for Scott last time? Hey Vera, you're mean, right? Ah, you noticed. And you're a girl, right? Ah, you noticed. Well, I was watching this high school movie the other day, and there were these mean girls. And the mean girls were... mean? Cheerleaders. Now I know you're not interested in being a cheerleader, but maybe you could do something to help the football team. I mean, according to the movie, high school athletes are hot and high school mean girls are natural allies, right? As much as I hate to admit it, you do have a point. I suppose you have some idea of what I should do.
Well, I don't really do ideas, but I'm sure Sketch here has a great idea. Tell her!
They both look at you. What's your idea? What is my idea? Forget cheerleaders. We need fear leaders. Instead of pumping our team up, they'll make the other team feel like shit. Maybe just stop having our players assassinated for no reason. I'm kind of torn between these two answers. I feel like this one is the one that Vera wants, and I do love Vera so much, but I'm maybe kind of tempted to go for Scott because we got like pretty good with him so far. This one? Oh no, Vera liked this one. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. Are the assassinations not helping the team? I thought I was weeding out the weak and unattractive members of the herd. I'm afraid I don't know much about sports.
No, Vera, that totally makes sense. It's just that sometimes ugly people are still really good at sports.
Oh, I see. From now on, I'll consult you before having any team members mysteriously executed.
Touchdown!
I see no problems with this.
You do, but you decide it's better to stay out of it. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. So as far as I remember, Scott doesn't necessarily have any, he doesn't need any particular stats. You just need to make him happy. If that's what I remember from reading up on the different characters and everything. So he doesn't really care about your stats, which is actually kind of handy.
All right.
Considering that the majority of our stats are pretty neutral. So let's go hang out with Scott, I guess. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical asses off.
Woohoo!
Do Damien!
Like, grr, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions.
Oh, ha ha ha. You sound just like him.
Okay, you do Vera.
I'm Vera. I'm very smart and my hair is pretty and all my friends look up to me because I am a strong, independent woman.
Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work.
I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now.
Okay, what about you, Sketch? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy.
Oh god, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to upset Scott. No. Oh geez, what do I pick? Woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy who is bad at impressions, or look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go. I feel like she would like this one, and he would like this one. Let's go this one. Yay, he liked it. I do not talk like that.
Haha, yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time.
Okay, maybe, but why is he running around the cafeteria rubbing his butt in everyone's lasagna?
Because he is twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it?
Was I twerking? Oh god. That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is this even an impression of me?
Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagna right now?
Oh god, she totally is. Fine, out of my way. While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic. Yes, make me swoon, Scott. Did I not get... Oh, I didn't get anything for that. I guess I got Scott liking me a little bit more.
All right.
Okay. See, the problem is Scott doesn't really require specific stats. I feel... if I'm remembering this right, I could be totally wrong. And maybe he does require stats. Maybe we should get some money. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh, this is so cute. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Meh, okay. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hi there, Sketch. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, I do.
Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Oh god, here we go. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I mean, he likes strength and whatnot, so I feel like maybe that's the one we should be leaning towards. Maybe? Let's try this. So bold. Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups, I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? Yes, Scott, you could be a double king. What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control? Oh my god, Scott, why? You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular sized crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries later. What? Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no. Wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Sketch. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Oh god, no. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. Game +2 fun and +1 charm. I have a bad feeling that I've somehow triggered the secret ending where Scott becomes king of the furries.
All right.
And if I'm right in thinking that, I don't actually think I can date him now. Because I'm pretty sure at this point he doesn't go to prom with you. But I guess we'll need to find out. Let's try... Or, I don't want to do funny. Let's try boldness. Where's boldness? Bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and having out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness, which is very nice. There's a great commotion in the bathroom, as there usually is in the school's coolest hangout. You see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror.
Oh, right there. You see that spot right there?
Don't poke me, Scott. I know, I don't see. That's the whole point. Vampire, remember, no reflection. How hard it must be not to gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. Aw, she's so beautiful. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants who hold up their arms so they don't get tired.
Oh, good point. Liam, maybe you need servants. I could be your servant for the day. I could hold your mirror real good.
It doesn't matter who would be holding the mirror. I won't have a reflection. All I want to do is to see the spot where I'm considering putting a double helix, triple gauge, real fox, chimera scale cheek piercing. It needs to be at least half a centimeter left and 3 centimeters down from where anyone else would pierce their cheeks.
You don't need a mirror for that. I can just pierce it for you right now. You trust me, right?
Right?
No, I don't trust you to pierce my face, Miranda.
Anyway, there must be some way to inspect the potential spot, even sans reflection. Okay. Surgically remove Liam's face so we can see it for himself. Use found materials to create a perfect replica of Liam. Oh god, this is weird. Like, who am I caring for here? Replica. Okay, creative, I guess. Well, I do love avant-garde art. And I just love arts and crafts in general. Daddy still has my peasant skull mosaic from 3rd grade on his fridge.
Let's do it, go Team Art!
Scott rips a metal bar off of the wall and begins to bend it into a vaguely humanoid form. Miranda inserts an absurd amount of gold into the tampon machine and uses her supply to get to work replicating Liam's outfit. Before too long, you have recreated a remarkable likeness out of toilet paper, pads, paper towels, metal, and soap. It is a very good looking figure, I must admit. So the piercing would be right about here, or here, or here, or no piercing, best not to mess with perfection. But it is good to see my own form, and nonetheless, and oh, well, you made yourselves pretty useful.
Love you too, little buddy.
Aw, for wins, you gain +2 charm and 1 creativity, and could probably open a sculptural business with Miranda as Scott. Well, that was cute. I don't know if that really helped me with Scott there. I'm kind of worried that he's still going to be king of the furries.
All right.
So I guess we just need to try this out. Oh, the prince is here, but I want to hang out with Scott. Let's hang out with Scott. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food pick when...
FOODPIC, ride those picks to victory.
Oh my god. What does that even mean?
When I say food, you say pick. Food.
No.
Food.
Stop.
2, 4, picks, 8. Food do we appreciate? Food picks, go.
Cease this incessant chanting this instant.
What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food.
I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it, and you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level.
I could be the cheer partner. No, what you need is a swift kick and the... But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you. What the two of you will do... We gotta pick Liam up and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him up. Liam's food picks are art, so we've got to use art to cheer him up. The quiet art of mime. See, this is clearly the one that I think Liam likes. This is the really physical one that Scott would probably like. So we'll pick this.
Woohoo!
Yes, he liked it.
I get it. Amp him up like where the sky is. Let's do it.
What? Oh god, my voice. What? No, that's a horrible...
Up you go, little buddy. Reach for the stars.
Okay, I'm actually getting some very artistic angles on my food from up here, but this is still not okay.
Oh, Liam, always being sarcastic. He loves it.
Wait, you chose now to finally start understanding what sarcasm is. I'm not being sarcastic.
You can't fool me, Liam. I know everything you say means the opposite of what I think it means.
That was about my head hurts thinking about that sentence. Liam eventually gets Scott to put him down by saying he loves being thrown in the air. Scott still somehow believes he did the right thing and gives you the most intimate fist bump. Yes, intimate fist bumps. I hope that maybe helped getting Liam, not Liam, William, no, Scott,
All
that's
right.
his name. I wonder, is Liam's name actually, I don't know. Okay, where are we going to go? Let's get some fun. I don't know. We need some fun, I think. Although going outside might mean more stuff going. Let's get money. Let's get some ones. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start ticker. You deceived lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain all the monies and almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine?
Bro.
Sketch!
Hooray!
They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott. No, this isn't Liam, damn it. Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera. There are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, the usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense. I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Sketch? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader.
Okay, normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes, but what if you paid taxes to them? Flag time. You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would be just a bunch of flagless people. I don't understand either of these. I feel like this is smart. This isn't so smart. Ooh. Flag. So creative. Alright, okay.
You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever.
You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again, because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, and admire your work. We have an almost shirtless model, his shirt is just open.
Whoa, this is genius.
No, it's actually a not so bad drawing of Scott shirtless and the word Scott rules. But sure, why not? You know how to take a compliment. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by drawing shirtless people. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems quite excited.
There you are, Sketch. Your plan was a success. My beloved furries seem to love a flag that's basically just me shirtless. They declared a national day that should be celebrated yearly by drawing me shirtless. Which is kind of silly, since they do that pretty much every day anyway. But the important thing is that now I'm the best ruler ever, and it's thanks to you. I would love for you to visit my kingdom someday. We might even celebrate Shirtless Scott Day together. Wink!
You're pretty sure Shirtless Scott Day will totally become your all-time favorite festivity. Gain +2 charm and 1 creativity. I am actually becoming quite charming. I don't know if that's good or bad. What do we do now?
All right.
Should I spend my monies? I'm not too sure. I feel like we're very close to getting the King of the Furries ending. I guess we could go to the gym.
Show me that money.
Okay. At least it's telling me what I'm too poor for now. These are funny glasses, right? I guess they help with your fun? I don't know what the rest of these really do. What is this? A penguin mask? Okay. That's a bit weird. Okay. I guess we'll go with the glasses?
Catch you later.
Hey, they made this really fun. That's nice. Okay. There's not long to go. We've got lunch, one more thing, and then prom.
All right.
I feel like we might have already screwed up with Scott here. Which is a bit of a bummer. But we're going to go for it anyway. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown.
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue! Go!
He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He even gives them names.
Go Slither, go Bendy, go
Sanchez. I can't talk.
go Snake.
Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Snake, eat the food and stay awake. He would totally love the cheerleading. He has to enjoy the cheerleading. Yes, he enjoys the cheerleading.
That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on this index card. But now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory.
The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up, or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. My scalp. It'll take my snake charmer / hairdresser hours to get those organs out.
Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season.
Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina. By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice! Okay, one more, and then it's prom time.
All right.
I feel like I already know what ending that we're going to get. But just for the fun of it, let's see if we can get our boldness up. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I get. But you don't just stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says,
Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold.
And then you gain +2 boldness. Because it's a magical wall. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. After that, it's time for the most important part of school. Visiting Scott's Kingdom of Furry Animals, as promised. Yep, we are definitely getting this ending by the looks of it. When you get to the forest, you find that most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of an even more muscular than life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals. Alright.
Sketch, my royal advisor, here to royally advise me while I sit on my Scott throne and rule over my Scott friends. Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes me tail wag with joy. Don't know if that's a typo or if he actually meant to say that. It is at that point that one of the sweet little furry forest creatures' giant head falls off, revealing a very startled looking mummy. Yep, very called it. Bunch of kinky furry people doing furry stuff in the woods. Oh no, what just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly. You know how deer shed their antlers and then they grow back? Talking furry forest creatures shed their heads. Scott, that panda must have been a cursed prince. Now you've turned him back into a person. Oh no. This sounds smart. Oh, I don't know what one to pick. Oh no. This one. So charming. Yes.
I've heard about those kinds of curses before. And I broke the spell with my love for my furry friends. As their king, of course, I don't love them in the way they draw me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though. Thanks for helping me out, Sketch. I guess I love you too, in a way. Wink.
And you guess you love him too. And you love gaining +2 fun and +1 smarts. Oh god. See, I don't think Scott's gonna go with me now, because he's too devoted to his furry people. But we'll ask him out. Let's try it. Yes.
All right.
Love me, Scott, please.
Prom? I'm not sure, bro. I have a kingdom to rule, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler. I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check. I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most, and I'd love going to prom with you, but my kingdom. Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going to prom with you.
Oh, bro.
I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space in one Scott for both ruling a kingdom and love. Bye. Scott leaves, and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay. You started all this to sister Scott, but now you put more value on his happiness and on his pursuit of a career as king of a totally fake kingdom. You stay by his side as the best furry consigliere that has never existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, his kingdom sees out.
King Scott.
Aw, look how happy he is. Scott thought his kingdom and love weren't compatible, yet it seems to be quite the opposite. Scott's subjects started drawing lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you. Facing that explicit art made you rethink the nature of your relationship, and it ended up being closer to all that not safe for work art. Oh dear. Sketch, most likely to be Razgard, the space goddess of illusion in disguise. Scott's quote, "Life is like sports, both are things and they have stuff in common." So I got one of the secret endings now, yay! And I got some more outcomes and some new events, which is pretty nice. And we've seen this bit before, it's just blah 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 blah. You know, Monster Prom, blah blah blah. Oh, the Monster Hunter kept on harassing Liam and Damien. On one hot summer night, they ended up having the weirdest threesome ever. It was a life-changing experience for all of them, but they don't talk about it much. Okay, Damien became an interior designer specialized in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Vera realized, okay, we've already seen that bit. She spent her life making connections because she plays the game, of course. And then blah blah blah, bigger than ever, and wow. And I wonder if we can skip the credits, because I want to see if we get a new picture. Are these pictures different? They might be. Let's see in a minute ago. They kinda, maybe they are different. I'm not too sure. No, actually, I think they're all the same pictures from before. Yeah, because I remember that one from the previous playthrough, which is pretty cute because it's our characters there. Look, there's me eyeing up the silverware. Very, very cute. So we didn't technically date Scott, sadly. We didn't go to prom with him. He became king of the furries, and sadly, it was not meant to be. But maybe next time we will win his heart, and he will actually go to prom with us, which I hope he does, because it seems to be quite tricky to actually get Scott to go to prom with you. Either you end up getting that furry kingdom ending, or I think it doesn't go well. I'm not too sure, but it seems to be a bit more tricky. So I'm going to maybe hopefully try again for Scott at some point, hopefully. I mean, I want to try and get most of the endings for all of these characters and everything, because some of them are really funny and some of them are just like the most hilarious thing ever. Also, I love the artwork in this game. This game is just so adorable. I love the art styles. I wonder if we'll get a photo at the end, because we got a photo for Vicky and Liam the last time. Because I think there's like specific photos you can get for different pairings that you pick. So I guess we'll just need to wait to see at the end and see if we get anything cute. We just get the roller coaster one. The biggest thrill is being with you, which is cute because we're at the front of the roller coaster there. Hey, you have unlocked 9 new images in the gallery, which is cool. So I hope you enjoyed that quick playthrough, guys. Let me know if you thought I was pretty close to getting Scott to go to prom with me, or maybe if he was just meant to be the king of the furries and he was never meant to be with me at all. I will see all of you guys later for the next episode of Monster Prom. This video was made possible thanks to patrons such as Alucard, Craig McCutcheon, and the Carnivalous Waltz.